Hello class, I hope your morning's going good today. So, earlier I had you watch a video about how to graph points on a coordinate plane. Today I'm going to teach you something a little more complicated. I'm going to show you how to graph a line based on an equation such as this. So for our first example, we have 2x plus y equals 6. Alright, so the first thing you want to do is find 2 points, that way you can graph them on the coordinate plane. So to find our first point, let x equals 0. So whenever we let x equals 0, we have 2 times 0 plus y equals 6. And this simplifies to y equals 6. So therefore, we have our first point at 0, 6, which is graphed 6 spaces up from the origin. Alright, so for our second point, we're going to let y equal 0. So when we let y equal 0, we have 2x plus 0 equals 6, which simplifies to 2x equals 6. Next thing we do, we divide both sides of the equation by 2, and we're left with x equals 3. So we now have our second point at 3, 0. And we graph that 3 spots to the right of the origin. So now that we have our 2 points, all that's left to do is to draw a line between them, and I'll try to make it as straight as possible. So there we have it. That is how you graph the equation of a line. So 2x plus y equals 6, and this is its graph. So for our second example, I'll show you how to graph this equation, y equals 4x minus 2. So, like in the first example, the first thing we need to do is to find 2 points. So to find our first point, we let x equal 0. And when we let x equal 0, we have 4 times 0 minus 2 equals y, which simplifies to negative 2 equals y. So we have our first point at 0, 2, or negative 2, I'm sorry. Hold on a second. Alright, my bad. My pencil was getting a little loose. So we have our first point at 0, negative 2, which is graphed 2 spots down from the origin, like so. Alright, so to find our next point, we let y equals 0. And when we let y equal 0, we have 0 equals 4x minus 2, which simplifies. First you're going to add 2 to both sides of the equation, and it simplifies to 2 equals 4x. Sorry, let me fix my pencil again. Just not being cooperative today. Alright, so we have 2 equals 4x. So the next thing we do is we divide both sides of the equation by 4, which simplifies to x equals 1/2. So we have our second point at 0, 1/2. And, no, my bad. It's 1/2, 0. There we go. And that is graphed half a space to the right of the origin. So about right here between the origin and 1. So now that we have our 2 points, all that's left to do is draw a line between them. And there is our graph of y equals 4x minus 2. So today I showed you how to graph two linear equations. So you should have a pretty good idea of how to do it now. So for homework, what I want you to do is I want you to graph lines for each of these equations. Number 1, 2x plus 2 equals 2y. Number 2, y minus 3x equals 6. Or y minus 3x equals 6, yeah. Number 3, negative 2y minus 4 equals x. And number 4, 1/2 x minus 2 equals y. So after you've watched these videos, just go and graph these 4 equations. Bring your homework in tomorrow and we will go over it in class and I'll address any questions or issues you have. So that's all for today. I hope you all have a great day. And don't forget to do your homework or I'll fail you.